Oh, they rejected you again. You fell for it again. You feel pretty dumb, but guess what? You're in the right place. What's up, everybody? My name is Mel with Life Coaching by Mel, and I partner with divorcees that are facing rejection, and I help them discover true acceptance from within. And I'm here with another reminder that rejection is indeed and let's be real, it's not that you need that reminder because you're currently experiencing something extremely tough. You believed them again. You trusted them again. You believed that this time would be different than the previous times. They told you that they were done playing those games. They told you that this time would be real, but it wasn't. Yet again, they left you feeling empty and rejected. It was all just another game to have you wrapped around their fingers once again. And let's be clear, I'm not here to give you the victim narrative. I'm not going to allow you to sulk in your pain and sulk in your pity as if they're such a huge villain and you're such a huge victim. Because you made that decision. You decided to give them that chance once again. You did that. And also, there's two sides to every story. Yes, I did say two sides to every story. There's the truth, and then there's what's true for you. But I'm not talking to them right now. I'm talking to you. So let's focus on your story. The fact of the matter is rejection breeds brokenness. It breeds despair. It makes you immovable. It's practically impossible to move forward when our focus is on rejection. I know this because I was once in your shoes. I allowed someone to play with me for 3 straight years, all in the name of not wanting to give up on my marriage. Throughout that process, with every rejection, I would lose more and more of myself and become completely dependent on how they valued me and how they accepted me. But one day things flipped for me. I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. The pain was great enough. I had been fooled for the last time. I decided it was finally time for me to move on. And I did these 3 things. The first thing I did, I connected back to the source. God is not a God of rejection. And typically, if we're facing rejection, it's because we're focusing on something that's completely out of his will. What do I mean? God removes things out of our lives. And sometimes we're forcing things into our lives that he's already pushed out of our lives. He's moved on a long time ago. He's just waiting on us to catch up. What I had to finally realize is, yes, God hates divorce, but he loves me. The foundation of what I was in was never a God thing from the beginning. But regardless if God was in it from the beginning or not, at this very moment, God was making it abundantly clear that he's no longer in the situation. So it's time for me to move on from something he had already moved on from. The second thing I did was thorough healing. And this is far deeper than a surface level discussion or a quick prayer. This is true healing from the root of who you are. This rejection wasn't just birthed from this specific situation that we are experiencing. More often than not, these are things that are rooted from our past. There's a connection to our childhood, something that happened along the way that is allowing us to reject ourselves first and make us feel that rejection is what we deserve. This is something that you must identify completely and thoroughly in order to fully move forward. The best way to do that, if this is something that you know that is rooted in the past, is to get connected to a therapist. I know in some demographics, this seems like something that is foreign to us and we're afraid of, or it really seems like a waste of time. I just call on Jesus. But Jesus put people on earth in order to help you. I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about a licensed Christian therapist, someone that can apply the word of God along with tangible things that you can do daily to uproot those things. You have to get these things out. You have to dig deep, get in the pages of your heart, talk to the little boy, talk to the little girl that you once were, and fully heal from that. That's what will move the needle to finally allow you to deal with today. You have to fully address yesterday to see today clearly. Along with the therapy, once I completely uprooted those things from the past, I connected with a coach that partnered with me to create a strategy for moving forward. There was a different way of life that I wanted going forward, and there were some decisions that I would need to make along the way, but I needed a strategy. I needed a plan. I needed something to help me identify what was best for me. And once I developed that strategy, that led me to the third thing that I did. I turned my pain into purpose. After we heal, we come to the realization that the reason that I went through what I went through is because God was going to use me to help others not to go through what I went through. God was birthing purpose through me the entire time. God really gets a kick out of turning beauty from our ashes. Every purpose is birthed from some type of pain. Every human being has purpose. Every living creature has a purpose. And that purpose was originally birthed from pain. the delivery. But that's also true for our emotional pain. Our pain births who we are. Once you overcome and once you have the victory and once you have the triumph of everything you have went through, it's now time for you to help someone else up from their defeated state. And I talked about that coaching earlier. I would love to be your coach. I went through everything I went through and I'm now experiencing my triumph and I want to help you get there. You don't have to go through this alone. I want to partner with you. Send me a DM right now. Email me at mailcoaching@yahoo.com. Let's partner as you get over your rejection today.